from either side of an invisible but heartfelt divide. The glory, glory, sparkling white of Tottenham, the proud establishment might of Arsenal, forever side by side, eternally separate.
Episode 2 of this year's North London Derby dust-up. On the map, just 5 miles apart. But on the field this season, the distance from Arsenal to Tottenham has grown. 11 points between two grand old rivals who don't agree on much, yet have one thing in common: a burning desire to be crowing about their success come Sunday evening.
OK, Darren, looking at the pressure of both managers and teams, who's under most pressure to win this game?
There's a lot of pressure on Spurs simply for the fact of where they are. I mean, they're pushing for that top 4 as well. Can they beat anyone of real note? Can they play a full 90 minutes? And can they compete with the best teams in the league? But when you look at Arsenal being top of the table and trying to do something which not a lot of people have been able to do, which is finish above Manchester City, every single point counts. So I'd say from a league perspective, the most pressure on Arsenal, but for Spurs, it's about them beating a team and a rival that's above them.
Lots of people tipped Spurs to be title contender this year.
Yeah.
What do you think's gone wrong for Antonio Conte?
I think the drop-off in Son, I think that's made a big part because you're talking about someone who won the Golden Boot last season, has only scored 4 league goals this season. I think that's not helped the situation. I think defensively injuries have played their part as well, but also the way they started games. I mean, they started off the season really well, but all of a sudden it's kind of crept into their warm-up. You know it, you've been a player where they're just starting games so slowly. It's something that can't continue because if they go into this game against Arsenal and they go 2-0 down, they won't recover.
You have to stay steady and you have to keep a high level of performances and not a week up and a week down. So, yeah, it comes in a moment where things start to shapen up. And if you want to be playing an important role, yeah, these are the games and the moments where you have to have the upper hand.
Son without swing and nudged in by your man again. Harry Kane has Arsenal exactly where he wants them.
He's Spurs all over. If Harry plays well, then there might be a problem for Arsenal. But Saliba and Gabriel have been excellent. They really have formed a really good partnership. Ben White as well, another centre half. Harry's a very clever player.
Yeah.
You know, if he's not getting no joy against Saliba, or he'll drift into areas where it'd be hard to pick up. So Partey's got to be aware of that, and you've got to have eyes in your back of your head, sort of thing. But Partey's been brilliant this year. You know, to keep him fit for the whole season is vital.
So Ray, going into the North London Derby, Arsenal 5 points clear, must be absolutely over the moon.
Oh, buzzing at the moment, Darren. You said to me before the season started that there'd be 5 points clear going back into after the World Cup. I would have said you're mad. At the moment, they're in a great position, but it's an old cliche. You just got to take one game at a time.
It's one of the biggest games of the season for us. We know how much it means right now for us on the table, and how much it means to our people as well. But we just have to focus on playing well and doing what we have to win the game.
Against Newcastle, obviously a lot's been made of Arteta's antics on the side of the pitch. Do you think that's passion, or do you think that's signs of maybe a little bit of pressure getting towards him a little bit?
I think it's passion. I mean, that's what you want. I mean, I'm sure the fans at the stadium want to see him kicking every ball and bossing the team around.
Do you think that the players feed off that, the energy of the manager doing that?
I reckon they look out and he's always in that technical area. He's bossing the players around. Even when there's a little stoppage in games, he gets all the players around him and he's talking tactics. He can see where maybe there is weakness in the other side and they've got to exploit it. So I've got no problem with that at all.
Oh, lovely from White. Ødegaard. Nketiah! Oh, magnificent! Irresistible from Arsenal.
So Eddie Nketiah obviously has come in for Gabriel Jesus and done really well.
Yeah.
Got a couple of goals. Do you think he could turn himself into a hero in this North London derby?
You are a hero if you score against Spurs, especially in a game like this with the situation Arsenal in at the moment. Eddie's done really well. He's a natural striker, he's a natural finisher, but it's a big game and you need him to step up. You need a good striker up there, and Eddie's got an opportunity now. And that's what football's all about, taking your chances when you get it.
Yeah.
And he's got his chance now, and if he can bang a goal in against Spurs, he will always be a hero.
I think growing up an Arsenal fan, I know how important the game is. I know what it means to the fans. I know what it's like to be a fan. So I definitely know the importance, and I think everyone in the changing room knows that as well. We're going to give everything to get 3 points on Sunday.
Darren, I can see you've played this before. You're 3-0 up already. My goalkeeper's having a nightmare. But who do you think the Tottenham players fear the most in that Arsenal side?
I mean, the ones that jump off the page straight away, Saka and Martinelli. Saka's so direct. I mean, he gets the ball, and every time he gets the ball, the anticipation is like, he's going to do something. Martinelli, maybe the last couple of games, has been a bit quieter than usual, but still, he's started off the season incredibly well. So if I was playing fullback, that's who I'd be petrified of. I think that's where maybe Spurs' problems lie. Oh, no.
Oh, Dale, you beat me at that, mate. But hopefully, Arsenal get all 3 points Sunday and the North London derby.
I hope not.